I'll let them sublet my apartment in Central Park West.
Madonna might be a material girl, but she's willing to give up some space for the royals. The 61-year-old took to the gram to offer up her Central Park apartment to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry if they want to sublet it.
Harry, don't run off to Canada. It's so boring there. I'll let them sublet my apartment in Central Park West. It's a 2-bedroom. It's got the best view of Manhattan. Incredible balcony. I think that's going to be a winner. That's going to be the deal breaker. Buckingham Palace has got nothing on CPW.
The caption reads, quote, "Do Meghan and Prince Harry want to sublet my apartment on Central Park West?" Fans loved the fun post and reacted in the comments, with one writing, quote, "Madame X is a realtor." Another said, quote, "I think it's fair from Queen to Prince and Princess." A third commented, quote, "They would be good neighbors." The Papa Don't Preach singer's offer comes as Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been residing in Canada and plan to split their time between the UK and North America, as well as step down as senior royals. They are also reportedly looking for a home in Los Angeles as well. A source told E! News, quote, "They have started to look at homes online and are in the process of interviewing security teams. They are getting their ducks in a row and seeing if it's logistically possible. They've reached out to people in LA and would like to assemble a team of locals." Meghan would like to be able to do meetings at the house and also be able to host friends and entertain. Those are two things that are important to her. Following the shocking announcement, we chatted with Charlie Langston, a royal expert and female editor at the Daily Mail, and she revealed what life will be like for the Duke and Duchess in the future.
In the end, will Harry and Meghan be able to have this private life in Canada that they want? Or can we suspect the tabloids to just constantly hound them?
You know, I don't know that they're ever going to be truly private. Unfortunately, you can take as many steps back from the royal family as you want, but you are still a person of huge public interest. And if, as, you know, kind of experts suggest, they do choose to go down the route of releasing books, of doing public speaking engagements, of taking part in Disney films, they really are opening themselves up to the public as quote-unquote celebrities. So with the celebrity lifestyle comes a certain amount of public and media interest, and I think that that's something that the two of them are going to have to put up with moving forward, particularly if they choose to put themselves out there into the public eye even more so than they have done now. It's a bit of a kind of double-edged sword when they say that they're stepping back from the royal family and they no longer wish to take part in kind of the royal family's media relations, they no longer wish to deal with the royal rota. Yes, that has its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages, because essentially you are stepping back from the protection that the royal rota provided you with. You may not have liked everything that was written about you in the press. However, the royal rota treats the royal family with respect. Those journalists within that kind of royal correspondent pool are very carefully monitored by the palace. They have a very good relationship with the palace. They're told when they've stepped out of line and they're kind of treated accordingly. And that's not something that Harry and Meghan will be able to have moving forward, because if they've chosen to no longer deal with that, they lose both the advantages and the disadvantages of what that means.
What do Harry and Meghan ultimately want?
Our sources suggest that Harry and Meghan in the long term want to move away from royal life almost entirely. And I say almost because they really do kind of want to keep a toe in the, in the pond, if that makes sense. They want to keep their HRH titles. They wish to maintain positions as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They also want to do work on behalf of the royal family with regard to charities that are very close to their heart. They're planning, we understand, to launch their own charitable entity. We don't yet know what that will be. But I think the truth of the matter is they enjoy the respect and the kind of cachet that being a member of the royal family carries. However, what they don't want is to be beholden to the royals in terms of their schedules, in terms of the way they live their lives, and in terms of the way that they bring up their son. I think they want to be able to dictate much more what they do and who they share it with. They really want the opportunity to pick and choose members of the media that they speak to, rather than working with the Royal Rota in the UK, which is a group of royal correspondents, each attached to different newspapers. At the moment, Harry and Meghan have no control over which members of the press have access to them. That's something that they're really eager to change moving forward. And they also want the opportunity to earn their own money. Branding experts say that the two of them are going to be worth around $500 million. So even though they might be losing a bit of royal funding, they stand to earn a lot more as kind of members of the public, almost VIP members of the public, than they ever did as senior members of the royal family.